situation. You just trying to be smarter than the situation you're about to be in.
If you never start, then it'll never amount to anything because you never even gave it a chance.
Probably my problem is still not.
You're not doing.
Welcome back, YouTube. It's Men of Reason here with Sean,
Kalen.
Cam.
and today we're gonna talk about the 4Fs or the 4 pillars for us, how we define manhood. And for me, it's gonna be faith, then fitness, then finance, and family.
The 4Fs.
The 4Fs.
All
I
right.
might rearrange that as time progresses. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But for right now, that's what it is. So, for me, guys, faith is the most important one. It's the foundational thing. So my faith in God and my faith in Jesus is going to be the pillar or the rock, it's going to be the rock that everything else is built upon.
Mm-hmm.
So making sure like I have that as a firm foundation, and then build off that is how I launch my pillars. So
Okay.
what about you guys?
No, so I would not to sound like a broken record, but for me it'd be faith, family, fitness, and finance.
Yeah,
So, are we explaining or we?
we can, bro. That's
We can't let you get yours off, and then I'll explain.
Okay, well, contrary to belief, mine is going to be different.
Okay.
And it's not a good thing, YouTube. Don't think that it is. But the 4Fs, faith, finance, fitness, and finance first, faith, fitness, family. And I know that, my order might be different than theirs. And, of course, faith should always be the foundation that everything stands upon, because anything built on sand will waver and fall apart. But some of y'all's answers might be different, too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's not in the same
space.
space as everyone else is. You see what I'm saying? Your order might be different, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up too much about it. Just work on progressing to get into the steps where you need to be. But the reason why mine is in that order is because things have transpired in life, and it's made me kind of knock down and rearrange some things. You see what I'm saying? So faith kind of took the back door, and then other things kind of jumped in the way. And so, like I said, last video, 2025, this year is about self-improvement, and self-improvement also involves faith.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Okay.
so we're gonna try and do a flop. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But don't condemn me about it. Everyone's different paces, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said finance, faith, fitness, family. Fitness is important to me, but it's not like I'm super self-indulged in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do it to stay healthy enough to live long life and know that I can get and see my grandkids
Yeah.
and the great grandkids. You see what I'm saying? I do it for them so I can know I can see them. You see what I'm saying? It's not like something I'm super indulged in, but yet, who knows? Like, me and you used to talk about.
Yeah.
It could probably grow on me to that
Yeah.
aspect. And then family. Not all families are super close, so if that's then the case, then sometimes, y'all can be in the same area and you can have good times, and sometimes it's bad times.
Yeah.
So I just kind of put that at the end where it's like, it varies. All right. Family can kind of just go up and down. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows. Everyone's family ain't perfect. All right.
Right.
Broken.
Of course not.
A lot of families broken. So I'm not saying ours is, but everyone's family can vary. So really, family can't even fit because it's everything.
All right. So I said faith. Faith, family, fitness, and finance. So we all know that God is your anchor. So for me, that's why my faith is so tied to Him, because that, like you said, that is your foundation. Because that's where I'm going to build my rock upon. So I'm like, all right. So if I'm going to go by faith, there's a level. And then when it gets to family, because one of the things biggest about me is family is important.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes you don't know if you got family tomorrow, the next day, or even if you were tomorrow is not promised.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, that's why family is so important to me, because it's like, I love being close to those who want to be close to me.
Yes.
Yeah, like how y'all my brothers. Well, you actually my twin, but yeah.
We
besides
share
the-
blood.
Yeah.
It's just a different level.
But yeah, to me, it's like I hold family closer than finances. And then, so with fitness, with longevity, I need to be around here. So I need to make sure that I'm eating well, exercising well, taking care of myself, going on hikes, going on walks, getting water intake. like making sure that I'm still balanced. And sometimes you got to take your vitamins here and there.
Oh yeah,
Like,
take
yeah,
vitamins. Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with taking vitamins. I would say you ain't got to take everything though. Take more organic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you need to. And finances. The only reason why I don't care about finances so much because I know he got me in finances. So since I
Yeah.
started there, he's still gonna make sure that I'm gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Because since I'm keeping faith in you, you're going to elevate me with that regardless.
Right, but
Yeah.
it's not. But it's not as though you're not working.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like how we're working now. It's like I'm still tied in with work,
Yeah,
but I know it's like as long as I keep my faith, because all you need is faith is mustard seed,
yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
and then so I combine that faith with my work, you could do anything.
Facts.
Yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
that's my level of pillars right now.
I like that, man. I
Hey,
like
I
that.
do be trying, bro.
I like that, bro. Like, we're not saying, you have to do this the exact way. It may be more beneficial, but you're your own individuals, you're your own people, and you have your own thoughts. But from what our experiences in life been so far, not all of them great. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, but for the most part, me arranging my list that way has been more beneficial than it has been detrimental. And like, you just gotta find what's going to be important for you, like what your pillars are going to be, and how you want to set your life up. Because truth of the matter is, we ain't gonna all be here forever, and so we're trying to expand the time that we have and the moments that we have here and make them meaningful and impactful. And in my opinion, I don't think there's no human on this earth that doesn't want to leave an impact. And in my honest opinion, I think, having faith in front of it and then going by however you seem fit to do the other three is going to be the most beneficial for you. And that's just my honest opinion, bro. Like, you if you had your fitness in front of it, cool, you're gonna live longer, you're gonna be healthy, you're gonna be in shape. But the thing is, it all gives a sense of security in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
If I have faith in God and faith in Jesus, that gives me security in eternity, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a good body and health, even though things happen, life happens,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it still gives me some source of security, right? If I am secure and one with my family and the ones that I love and the ones that I call brothers, if I'm secure with my wife and our children, that kind of gives a sense of security. And then finances, if I'm doing good, if I'm making sure that I am leaving an inheritance for my children's children, if I'm making sure that I'm able to take care of my family and then some, that also gives us a sense of security. So in actuality, all it is combining is this big, large pillar of wholeness. And that takes time because you have to break these parts down bit by bit. Like, if you want your relationship with God to look like this is what you're going to have to do. If you want your relationship with your body and your mind and to be one, this is what you're going to have to do. If you want your finances to look a certain way, this is what you're going to have to do. So, like, whatever you want to set your pillars up, do that. But break them down to see what you really want out of life and what's going to be the most beneficial, not more, but the most beneficial to you. So,
All right, my boy. You preach right there, first off. No, you did. I would say, because I do agree with your points, and I think as we age, sometimes we can switch up our foundations of family, finances, faith, and fitness. Because like when you're younger, you worry about family more because you ain't got to really worry about everything else.
Because you got it.
Yeah, because you already got it. But then it's like when we start hitting at 25, 26, 27, that's when finances slides in, as you said.
Becomes more important.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm aging, so I need money
Yeah.
so I can do things and live life now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say for me, it's as long as you keep God the cornerstone, like you keep him the base,
Mhm.
everything else can still, work properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I would say, yeah, for someone who's out there watching, faith, if you do want to do family, or as I say, or keep finances there. Them,
Mhm.
one of them two right there. Because if you want to do stuff with family, you need finances,
Yeah, you
and
know
vice
you need
versa.
money.
Yeah.
You got
Right.
you got family, but you ain't got finances. Like we can't
Mhm.
really do much.
Right.
But there used to be a simpler time where you didn't need finances like that to still have a good time either.
right.
Yeah,
true.
Right. It's just it just makes things easier.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is.
Mhm.
Like if you got certain amount of resources, then you're able to do things that you normally wouldn't able to do.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, like it's just
Oh no.
that's just my opinion, bro.
No,
Like,
no, because I do agree with your opinion. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I ain't got no kind of contest. What about you?
I like Sean's opinion. It stands in truth,
Mhm.
and truth is not subjective. It stands in truth because it's supposed to be faith first, God first in everything, and then everything else will follow.
yeah.
So that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's hard though.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. And for all y'all that pillars might not look the same, your pillar adjusts with age.
Yeah.
And sooner or later you'll get to that point where God is first, and then everything else will fall in line accordingly. Don't condemn yourself about it. You grow up, you learn, like how you said, faith is first, and then when you come into your 20s, like, I need finances. I'm not gonna put them before God, but it's gonna be.
It gonna be a little close.
You see what I'm saying?
Close.
Because
A little close.
he that don't work don't eat. So to feed yourself, you gotta kind of get to work. So finances
Yeah.
rises. It doesn't take place in number one, but it's dang sure pretty close.
One
Yeah.
B.
You see what I'm saying?
So
So,
faith 1A.
You see what I'm saying? It lives in
Finances
the
1B.
yeah, it lives in the shadow of it.
Mm.
Yeah.
And you got to be okay with that. Just know that just because you don't got to replace it, just put it real close.
Mm.
Some people's are real close and some people's are spread super far apart. Just be okay and comfortable, men, wherever you and women, wherever you store everything in your pillar, be okay and comfortable with it. And if you want to change it, you can.
Yeah.
And then we're missing one crucial point,
What?
especially when we get to 40s, 50s, and 60s. That's when God just completely takes over, because you're not worried about everything else. Because it's like, now I just need to make sure I lock in for the remainder that I'm here now. He's like, you just gonna take over everything.
Mhm.
Because at that point, we already did everything. We already lived our lives. We already got as far as wanted to. We still got family. Now it's like, I'm just going to write out this thing. It's going to be me and God. Well, me, God, family, and whatever else you got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
That's
I got you.
four parts of life.
Big fact.
You're right. We're in the second, a lot are in third, and there's a whole ton in fourth. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I think when you get to the fourth one, you just me, God, the man that I'm with, or the woman, and hey, that's about all I got. That's
But,
about all I got.
But nah, YouTube, we just wanted to give y'all this little tidbit real quick of an episode.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little wholesome, a little impactful, make a lot of y'all think a little bit.
Yeah.
But hey, this was just a pillar. This is our 4 pillars of our life. Comment down below. Let us tell us about y'all. Like,
Yeah.
what's your 4? Or y'all might have something different. You might have something interchanging in it. Then it might be some 6, 8, 10.
Hey,
who
your
knows?
4 pillars might not even say anything we just named.
Yeah.
For real, it might be different. So this has been Many Reasons. I hope y'all are enjoying the decor. Thank you for a wonderful last year. Thank you for this year, for all our subscribers.
Yep.
And this is Many Reasons. We out.